Mr. Sutton here invited me out on a date and then proceeded to walk out on the tab.
This man asked you to go with him on a date and then he left before the bill came?
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-oh. Tell me more. Let's start with, how did y'all meet? How do you know this man?
So I'm a social media influencer.
She looked like she scams people. Like, you gotta understand, when you inbox these women, they got a whole bunch of dudes that's in their DMs already. And this dude is a sucker because he took her on a date and paid for the meal and everything like that. I told you guys, keep it very minimum when it comes to dealing with these women, because you don't know who they talking to. You don't know what's going on with her situation in life. You don't know if she's still in a relationship. A coffee date, it should be a walk in the park or an ice cream cone. I told you guys. Then that lets you know if she really actually likes you. Then you can take a step up from there, But most of these women, they're foodie girls. They're gold diggers. All they want is a free meal, a good time, and I think they're gonna wipe their hands clean of you and ghost you.
And Mr. Sutton, the defendant, came on
He slid into your DMs.
Yes, essentially. And we were discussing and we were talking for a couple weeks, and we were just chatting over the phone. And he originally asked me out on a couple dates. First one being coffee, and the second one being ice cream.
See, guys, this is my first time watching this. I kid you not. Don't we always talk about coffee and ice cream and a walk in the park? We always talk about those things. So Mr. Sutton here must be listening to the Manosphere's content, and there's some videos. Let's continue.
So those dates took place?
No, ma'am.
Oh.
I don't drink coffee, first off. And secondly, I'm lactose intolerant, so we did not do coffee, nor did.
That's garbage. That's BS. Listen, like, there's other stuff at Starbucks in these coffee shops. Like, this is an excuse. When women say, oh, I don't drink coffee, I had a woman tell me that. I say, oh, I just ghost them. Oh, I don't want an ice cream. Oh, can we do this? Because they want you to entertain them. They want you to invest financially while they sit back and enjoy everything that you're going to do for them. Like, they don't really like you. And this is why I tell you now, she's suing him. Mr. Sutton, this dude, you're going to wake up. All y'all going to wake up and y'all going to realize, oh, Darrison was right. Listen, if she don't accept your coffee date, walk in the park or ice cream cone, walk away, get rid of her.
We did ice cream.
So you declined those dates?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, continue, ma'am.
Well, after we had continued talking, he shortly after decided to ask me out on a date. And we decided on dinner Friday at 5:30. Unfortunately, our original timing did not quite work out with my schedule. I had to reschedule on him twice. First time being
another red flag. Remember, women rescheduling, flaking. She doesn't have high interest in this dude. Listen, women who have high interest, you know what they're going to do? They're going to show up to that coffee date. They're going to show up to that walk in the park. They're going to show up to the ice cream shop. And they're going to be happy to be around you. The women who aren't, you know what they're going to do? They're going to make excuses. I don't drink coffee. I'm lactose intolerant. Let's go. And they're going to suggest all these different other things. And she flaked on them multiple times. Man, red flags right there. We talk about this stuff, guys.
With work, I was on a fashion shoot, and my shoot lasted a little bit longer than I was anticipating. So,
because this is how you pay your bills, I assume, ma'am. You're a full-time influencer.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I do think sometimes people hear that, Ms. Collins, and they can be dismissive. But the reality is,
we don't care.
Okay, so your shoot runs long. You have to reschedule.
Yes, that was the first one. Second, I ended up having to reschedule on him a second time because my father did fall ill, and he lives. Thank you. Yeah. He does live nearby, so I tend to go over there and take care of him every now and again.
Okay, so there's two reschedules. He's understanding, I suppose. And then how do you actually get on the date?
Well, eventually our schedules ended up working out, and we were able to make it on time.
Great.
So we scheduled.
Let me tell you guys something. If a woman is into you, she's got to change her schedule. She's going to drop her schedule. She's going to quit her job. She's going to do all these different things just to be around you. She's not going to miss out on that date or say, I got to reschedule. I'm telling you, women who do this, they're just entertaining you. Let's continue.
For 5:30 on a Friday, and I was a little bit late.
How late, ma'am?
We scheduled for 5:30. I showed up at 6:15.
So now she's late. So number one, she don't want to go to the ice cream shop. She don't want to go to the dates that he asked her to go on with. Number two, they'll strike one. Number two, strike two. Oh, she rescheduling twice. Number three, she's showing up late. Come on, dude. We talk about this stuff. Red flags.
45 minutes late.
Mr. Sutton, I promise you I did not fail math. Thank you, sir.
You see how she disrespect? You see how these judges and stuff, they disrespect these dudes? She so understanding of that chick who's suing for a bad date, quote unquote. But I did not fail math. This is how these women do, man. Disrespectful. Crazy, man.
Friday, and I was a little bit late.
How late, ma'am?
We scheduled for 5:30. I showed up at 6:15.
45 minutes late.
Mr. Sutton, I promise you I did not fail math. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Okay,
See how she
45
doing?
minutes late, ma'am. That's not a little. Go ahead.
I got stuck in traffic,
Ma'am, come on.
and that was when our date proceeded.
And how was his energy when you showed up 45 minutes late? Because this is the first time y'all are seeing each other in person, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you can see that doesn't make like a great impression. So to the extent he was excited to see and meet you finally, that might be compromised after 45 minutes of waiting on someone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, but you get there. How was it?
Very, very small chit chat, just pleasantries in regards to when I show up. And I'm a little frantic because I know that I'm running late. So,
Were you apologetic, ma'am?
of course.
Okay.
Yes. So sitting down, the waiter originally comes over and I go ahead and I order myself a margarita because they're my favorite. And I have not eaten all that day. So I'm starving.
There's another thing that they do. They know they're gonna go on a date and eat off your dime. So you know what they do? They don't eat at all during the day just so they can stuff their stomach and fill their belly up off of your dime.
So I originally go ahead with my margarita, order a calamari as well.
Okay.
And
Did you ask him if he wanted anything to eat, ma'am? No, I'm just, because we're getting your order in, but did he?
well, I assumed that he would have ordered something if he wanted anything.
So the answer is no.
No,
At this
I did
point,
not
you
ask.
just ordered your margarita and your calamari. Okay.
Yes, he
And that's
had a
just-
drink already.
Okay. Well, I would hope so if he was sitting there waiting for you for 65 minutes. That's my rule. And then do you proceed to order more food?
Yes.
Okay. What
Later
did you
on.
order, ma'am?
Well, after I finished the original appetizer, I went ahead and I ordered another drink. And
Also a margarita?
yes,
Because I just want a visual. Okay, go ahead.
yes. And I don't really like to drink on an empty stomach. So I not only had the calamari, but I also had the fried alligator. And
Now, was that just still a starter, or have we gotten to your entree yet?
no, that was just the starter.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What did you get for your entree, ma'am?
I got a salmon.
Okay, so you had the calamari.
You got the calamari, the fried alligator, and the salmon, and 2 margaritas. Greedy. Listen, please stop taking these women on these dates, man. If he would have stuck by his gun and said, you know what, she don't want to go on this coffee date or ice cream date, like we always suggest on this channel, then just walk away and let her go. He wouldn't be in court on TV getting sued like this. I'm telling you, man. My God, man, these chicks are just scammers, dude. That's all they are. They're broke in real life, truth be told.
Tomorrow you had the fried alligator. You've had 2 margaritas at this point, and now you've got a plate of salmon.
Yes.
Okay, and did you get any more cocktails?
I did get one more cocktail.
Okay, so you
Oh,
had 3
my.
drinks. Okay. Do you
So you got 3 drinks and 3. Guys, stop taking them on dates. Stop spending your money. Stop. Just for the opposite. You know what a lot of dudes do it for? Because they want an opportunity to smash. Dude, I'll be real. You might as well break out $40, say, here, let's go make this happen. Let's just keep it real. Here go $40. Let's boom, bam, bam. Let's knock boots. Let's make it happen. Instead of doing all this.
have an itemized bill that the court can look at, ma'am, and see?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead and proffer that to my bailiff.
just have everything
I'll take
in the entire
everything.
folder?
Sure.
And while you are doing that, you know what they say about stories, there's 2 sides. Let me get to you, Mr. Sutton. Thank you for your patience here, sir. Let's get to what you can corroborate. You meet this woman on social media, she's very beautiful. You slide in her DMs, you start communicating.
Yes, Your Honor.
You find out that she's a social media influencer professionally, bada bing, bada boom, somebody's number is exchanged, y'all start talking on the phone.
Yes.
At what point, sir, do you decide, I am interested enough to take her on an in-person date?
Well, I was interested very early on. I asked her out 2 times. Both times she turned me down.
So then, after 2 cancellations, and did you believe those cancellations?
To be completely honest,
You better be. You're sworn in.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, the first scenario, the modeling, I don't know much about it. I think she could have taken maybe 10 or 15 seconds just to send me something. She told me like 10 minutes before our date. I've already driven there. That was very upsetting to me.
Okay, she left that.
So, right, she left that part out. So, listen, so she flaked on you. She let you know 10 minutes before y'all supposed to hang out. She not into you, dude. I'm telling you, women that's into you, they're not gonna make no. They're gonna be there before time, and they'll pay for stuff.
Modeling, I don't know much about it. I think she could have taken maybe 10 or 15 seconds just to send me something. She told me like 10 minutes before our date. I've already driven there. That was very upsetting to me.
Okay, she left
So
that
you should have
part
walked
out.
away
Okay,
then.
go ahead.
Yes, and then as far as the second incident is
With her father's illness.
yes, I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt.
No,
and
I understand. The court agrees with that.
Yes.
Okay, so for finally,
Yes.
we get on a dinner date, and you concede, Mr. Sutton, that you did ask her on the 3rd date, and it was your idea to say, you know what? You don't like milk, you can't do lactose, you don't like coffee, let's go to dinner.
I said let's go to drinks, not dinner. I never said
See,
anything.
you got to clear it up. See, Mr. Sutton, because this is how I'm going to make my ruling. So you're telling the court that you said nothing about dinner. You said let's go to drinks.
I said let's go to drinks.
Ms.
That's it.
Collins, did he say let's go to drinks?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, continue, sir.
First, she reschedules twice, as we've mentioned, and then finally we lock in a date, and it's during happy hour.
I noticed that. I didn't want to say nothing. 5:30. But when you said that y'all were meeting at 5:30, it's happy hour. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, and I made that explicit that I wanted to meet at happy
Oh,
hour.
you said that. Okay.
Yes.
And one thing I like about somebody that's direct is you know what to expect. So there's an indication when someone says, I want to take you out during happy hour, you know what time it is. Serious. Right? I mean, hello.
Right.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
She tried to freeload. See, this is why you don't do stuff for women. Give women less. You say you try to do one thing nice for a woman, you know what's gonna happen? She's gonna expect more and more and more, like entitled monsters.
So you own that you are looking for a happy hour experience. Continue.
Yes, so I get there at 5:20, Your Honor, and I get a phone call from her at 5:25 saying she'll be a few minutes late.
Okay.
I interpreted few minutes as a few minutes. I guess
And
that
then
means
you
something
found
else to
out
her.
it was 45 minutes.
It was 45 minutes.
Right.
I ordered one margarita, and the waiter felt so bad for me, he slipped me another one at the happy hour price after 6 o'clock when that ended. She finally shows up at 6:15. I'm a little annoyed at this point,
I
but I'm
would
trying to
imagine.
keep it together.
Now, did she look like her photos?
She did. She was gorgeous.
Okay. No, she is.
Yeah.
Exactly. So a lot of dudes, they get caught up in the look. To me, she's an average looking chick with a bunch of makeup on. He probably got a thing for chicks that look like this. I don't know about gorgeous, but she's decent looking enough. And that's why a lot of dudes, they get caught in these situations, right? Because they say, oh, she's so attractive. So they bend to these women's will. They bend and break and say, okay, I'll be flexible. If you don't like that, I'll do that. I'll do. That's why you gotta, no matter how she looks, no matter how good you think she looks or how attractive you think she is, you cannot bend. You have to stand on your own two and be able to walk away. Walk away is your greatest power. If so many guys walked away when they had the opportunity to do, they wouldn't be in these crappy situations. I'll go as far as to say this as well. She's in court suing him for a meal, a dinner. If they had a kid or two, man, she'd be trying to take him for everything he worth, all that child support, all that money. So he better be glad she's showing her true colors right now. But his thing, some other guy gonna fall victim, some random dude, and she gonna do him dirty too. There's a lot of women out here like this. The vast majority of modern women are just like her.
Gorgeous.
Okay. No, she is.
Yeah. And she finally sits down and The conversation
Was she
a little-
apologetic when she showed up 45 minutes late, sir?
She mentioned it vaguely, but it was.
But you didn't really feel like it was
no,
heartfelt?
No,
Okay.
it felt very
I don't know
cold.
why, but for some reason I sit down, she orders herself a drink.
Yes. Well, she orders herself more than a drink. She orders a calamari as well. We have a very, very brief conversation.
Well, let's back up.
Yes.
When she orders the cocktail and the calamari together, I presume,
Yes.
were you surprised because your offer was drinks?
Of course, yes. I was very surprised. I wasn't hungry. I ate beforehand. We said we were meeting for drinks specifically, and I just didn't think she was going to be ordering food. And I don't eat fried food like that either, Your Honor.
Right. Well, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
The point is, as you said drinks, she starts ordering cuisine.
Exactly.
And you are shocked, but you don't say anything. You're
Mm-hmm.
just shocked. Now, at that point, because I'm just curious, were you contemplating the possibility that maybe there was going to be a split check at some point? Like maybe if she's hungry, she'll take care of her food, but allow you to treat her to cocktails because that was the nature of the agreed upon date?
I thought we were meeting up just for drinks,
Right.
and I thought she was going to maybe fit the bill for her, but what she did in the subsequent moments made me question that entire thing.
Okay, so yeah, what did she do then?
Well, by the time the waiter brings over the food and the margarita, she is on her phone. She's on social media. She's posting, and she starts.
Collins, were you working on this date?
Well, I am going to be taking photos and I am taking videos. I'm with
That's
a handsome
working.
young man, and I mean, I suppose, yes, considering the fact that I am an influencer, it
Correct.
is working.
Okay, so you're working on the date. You now feel...
I usually don't bring my work to a date.
and
Your
let's
Honor,
get to
but
that, sir. What do you do for a living?
I am a substitute teacher.
Okay, what grades?
K through 12. I'm able to
Go
sub
everywhere
any-
you're certified?
Yes.
That's excellent, sir. Okay, so you work in education. You're now on a date. Your date shows up 45 minutes late. She immediately pulls out her phone and starts engaging and really working on the date.
Yes.
While she's ordered, so far, a calamari and a margarita.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And the waiter comes by again and still ignoring me, and she orders her second round of drinks and a crispy alligator. Another top shelf margarita, by the way. I'm getting really fed up at this point, as I think any reasonable man would be.
Okay.
And the waiter is about to come around a third time, but I said, let's try to give this one more chance. And I try engaging in a conversation with her, and I asked her about her father. She just ignores me. She doesn't even engage in the conversation, which calls into question everything else that came before.
There you go. She was lying. When women give you an excuse they can't show up to a date, they're lying to you. I don't care what it is. I've heard every excuse in the book. My dog died. My family is sick. Somebody's ill. Somebody passed away. I heard every excuse. Y'all heard them too. And y'all know deep down in your gut that these women are lying. That's all they do. Listen, these women are they're not even such a waste of time when you're dealing with them. Just lying. That's all they do is lie and freeload. Lie and freeload and gimme.
Okay. When did she order the salmon, sir?
She ordered the salmon at the end. That was the third time they came around. Yeah, so she wasn't even done with the previous place before she starts ordering more food. And so she orders the salmon and the other drink, and I'm just fed up. I can't take it anymore. I'm seeing red. And I just decide I have to leave right now, else I'm going to make a big mistake.
What's a big mistake?
I felt like I would explode, Your Honor. I was just so angry and felt so disrespected.
Oh, well, okay. So how do you get out, literally? Like, how do you excuse yourself for the table?
Yes, Your Honor. I told her I was going to go to the restroom.
Right. Said another way, what lie did you make up to get out of this?
But what about her lies? See, these judge, man, this chick, they always side with the women.
This horrible situation.
Yes, I told her I was going to the restroom, and I beelined for my car, and I didn't look back.
Okay, so you never even went to the restroom?
No, I never went to the restroom. No.
I've been there before too, guys.
Oh, Miss Collins. Sir, do you have any evidence for the court?
I do, but I would just like to add,
Yeah.
the next day she did text me about this, and she said I was rude to fit her with the bill like that. And
She said you were rude.
she said I was rude. I told her she was rude to show up 45 minutes late, and
Right.
she was rude to ignore me. I did pay for my drinks, though. I sent her that money digitally, and I have that here for you as well.
Yeah, offer that up to the court. Ooh-wee. Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You're a clown for disappearing on our, quote, date and not paying. This is from the plaintiff. Defendant says, I said I wanted to meet for drinks, that's in caps, not dinner. Madam plaintiff says, you're just full of it and cheap. Defendant says, just sent you.
He said, just sent $20 for my drinks. Go find a sucker. I ain't the one. I'm glad. But here's the thing. He could have, don't go on dates with these chicks. Don't even go out. Don't be around them. There's so many women just like her, I'm telling you, that do this all the time. Freeload and eat off people, eat off men that just want a genuine connection. That want to have a good time. And these women, all they do is take and take and take. That's all they do, man.
You $20 for my drinks. Go find another sucker. I ain't the one.
Sensational.
I do see where there was a digital $20 sent. Ma'am, did you receive this money?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I don't think I have to hear any more from either of you two. I've seen this story before. The court is ready to rule. Now, nobody hates a cheap man more than me. Nobody. What this court will not condone is women or men coming into my courtroom under the guise of chivalry when what they're really doing is dating for dinner.
Yep.
Ma'am, you are dating for a meal. It's low integrity. It's anti-feminist. And for lack of a better term, it's trifling. Believe it or not, counterintuitive, you cheapen yourself. You cheapen yourself. You become a version of a type of prostitute. I'm just going to tell it to you plain, and I don't believe that's what you intend. Now, if this is a man you are seeing, if this is a man you are dating actively, if this is a man who you've invested time and energy into as well, then your expectation should rise according to that mutual investment. And then, Mr. Sutton, you do have to put up or shut up. But at this point, the court is not convinced that you did anything wrong. In fact, the court is convinced, ma'am, that you operated in bad faith, that you wasted this man's time. So the court completely dismisses the plaintiff's claim of $218.69. That is my ruling.
Congratulations, you played yourself.